Now, this is a segment called Karmic Contract. What this actually means is this will not be for everybody, obviously, but it will be for some of you that are being plagued by patterns that you feel like you can't get rid of. Okay, so this is the two-part deck that I was talking about. So these are the vices. Okay, these are the vices that a person has. And this side here has solutions. Okay, so this is the solutions area. Now, I did do other ones, but I'm going to make these into decks as well. These are also some, slight affirmations, things to keep in mind, and things of that nature. Okay, so I'll probably do these afterwards as well. And I do have to have a little bit of thicker cards for that, so I'll most likely make that my own as well. Anyway, let's move on. Let's see which energy or what energy I am reading for today. Let's take a look here. So my main not inspiration, but intention, there we go. My main intention is to have probably about 5 cards. I am going to look into them with tarot as well. Of course. It's a tarot channel, right? And then we're going to get the, solutions. As one would, it's spelled S-O-L-U, but I spell it S-O-U-L-U. And there's a reason for that, because usually we have our own soul-utions within ourselves. Okay, so let's move on. Let's see who or what energy I am reading for or will be reading for in this segment. So a karmic contract that somebody may be, being in plight or whatever the case is. We've got escapism. So that's a fun one. That's usually talking about, using different things, maybe even people, to one's own, to one's own escape, right? As an excuse to escape reality in general. We will dive into that one as well. Let's see if yes, well, there's also some mental abuse involved here. Okay. My apologies that this reading might be triggering. If it is, I do apologize, but we are here to see what kind of things are plaguing you, right? It's one of those things, overanalyzing, and let's take a look here. Maybe I have 5 altogether. Okay, so we've got overanalyzing as well. And then we've got, oops, that's in the way a little bit. Or which one is it? That one right there. Okay, we'll move that along. We've got ancestral wounds. And then we've got emotional as well as mental abuse here. All right. So in this segment, whoever I am reading for, you didn't have an easy time in your past. Now, this could be something that is haunting you. This could be an energy, right, that is haunting you through many, many lifetimes. It doesn't have to just be this life. It can be, many other lives previously. Now, here's the thing. It seems like there is a person here who was shown some things were okay in the family, maybe a family dynamic or a school dynamic or whatever the case is here. There was some type of influence here, okay? There was an influence here where it wasn't so nice, okay? Mental and emotional abuse, which led to a person into a state of overanalyzing situations. But at the same time, there is a form of escapism or escapism. Excuse me, I say escapism. I don't know why. It just happens. Now, this is due to the fact that there are some patterns, okay, family patterns, maybe family traditions, anything of the nature that were not very, they weren't stable, okay? They weren't stable. So let's put these down on the side here, and we're going to see what is going on with this reading here. Give me 1 second. I will use tarot so that way we can pretty much deep dive this, okay? So whoever I'm reading for, this is not meant to tick you off, all right? Nothing of that sort, nothing of that nature. It is just so you are aware of what could be the main cause or one of the causes to your need for over-analyzing situations, but then escaping them at the same time, okay? So let's move along here. I'll get a deck for you guys. I'll get a deck for you guys. My goodness. Okay. And I'm going with the Joy Seeker because majority of the time the Joy Seeker is very good, right? At least it works very well with me. I mean, majority of all my cards work very well with me because I program them. But let's take a look here. Let's see what the issue here is, okay? Let's see. I'm very interested in that escapism and overanalyzation. That's interesting. I don't know, maybe you're the type that says sorry a lot, right? Due to having mental and emotional abuse in your dynamic of some type. So let's move it along. Let's move it along. Let's see what is going on here. Let's take a look. All right, let's see. What is this energy about, please? What's going on here? Yeah, okay. So there's the running away card. Okay, this is a card of leaving things, which is escapism, right? Overanalyzation, which is right here as the King of Swords. Okay, this person here has a very logical, analytical mind. Let's take a look at this ancestral, mental, emotional abuse. I gotta see what that's all about. So what is that all about, please? These cards, the tarot cards, are basically starting to give me more so confirmation than anything. But let's see if there might be a story in this, okay? Oh, there is something. Okay. There is something here. Okay. So here's the thing. As soon as you stop playing around here, all right, that's really what I want to say. Look, transformation right at the bottom, death card. Okay, you will receive a transition, or you will have a chance to transition. Okay. There is that July 7th coming up. You can start anytime, by the way, but July 7th, it's talking about, spiritual well-being, knowing your inner truth, things of that nature. And it is a very good gate to go through. So that will be July 7th, 2023, this year. Okay, now here's the thing. There are some things here that require to be left in the dust, and especially these types of vices, okay, these types of weaknesses. They do require to be left. You require to go forward in your life. Don't be too analytical, though. I do see that right here, but it's more like a mind over matter type of situation, right? Even though the overanalyzer up there is this King of Swords, it really is. You will still have that chance to have your own little solid victory here. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the cards that are solution based, and we're going to see what your solution to all of this is or could be, okay? So what type of solution would like to pop out? What type of solution would like to pop out for all of this? Look at that. Right? There's that transformation through the use of self-care. So if you put that into motion for yourself, you will be able to, well, look at that, positive deeds at the bottom, okay? You will be able to rectify this for yourself, or even break the chains if you need to. Okay, so this is what this is about. It's mostly about you understanding what is happening in this dynamic within yourself, and this way you can start, implementing some routines, or some type of regime for yourself. And in this case, it seems like self-care is the most important one here in order to battle this mental emotional abuse, the overanalyzation, and this need to escape all the time. Okay. So let me see here. Let me see if there's anything else that wants to pop out with that self-care. Give me 1 second. What's another form of the self-care? What's going on here? Ah, there we go. Wow. Look, if there were some things that were not so great, I totally understand. I really do. But there's the word, understand, right? What this really is truly saying is that you require to a certain degree, accept the situation, okay? Accept the reality of the situation, maybe accept reality in general rather than running away all the time. There is that form of accepting yourself first, okay? First and foremost, accepting who you are, but at the same time, working on those vices that you may have in order to move into more calmer waters for yourself. Yes, of course, the King of Swords is not a calm water. It's more of the Six of Swords. However, you do have the Six of Wands, which is a personal victory. However, this is up to you completely if you want to take on this transformation. You see? If you want to take on this transformation, you also require to go into your own past and see what is going on here. You require to refire those not so great energies, of course, in order for you to move forward. Take that little time to understand what is happening and accept what is happening, so this way you can close the door, okay? And you are no longer going to be running back and forth, all right? And your emotions will be more stable. Your emotions will be more stable, and you will arrive at a much happier place for yourself. You see? Can't make that up. 10 of Cups right underneath the sun. So whoever this is for, all right, this seems to have been a pattern that was instilled into you. Okay. Now, the thing is that through this emotional and mental abuse, it's unfortunate that this happened this way, but you do require to understand it, accept it, right? Understand what's underneath right here. Okay. Accept the situation. I understand that's really hard to do. It's very hard to do. Okay. And then implement self-care. Accept meaning that you make peace with it. Okay. You make peace with the situation so you can close out that cycle altogether. All right. Take some time in order to do that self-reflection, self-care as well. And this way you can close up that cycle for yourself with the world. Okay. So I do wish you all the very best. I said that I would take out a affirmation card. You know what? Let's do it. Let's see what wants to pop out with this. Let's see if any type of message wants to pop out with this. Let's take a look. Let's take a look here. Let's take a look. Is there any message that would like to pop out for this reading? What message should the viewer be, aware of? What's the message that the viewer should be aware of? Oh. All right. Well, for some of you, okay, it says that dumpster fire is not your twin flame. What a cute one. What a cute one. But listen up, people. Listen up, people. You do have to understand that some people are just not for you as well. Okay? Some people are not for you. And there is another one right here underneath. Spend some time connecting in nature. Okay? So try to do that for yourself. And I wish you all the very best. Let me know if you are on board with this type of reading. Let me know if this actually is helpful to you, because The reason I made these cards is for the fact of I want to help you guys out in case you guys have any patterns, karmic contracts, things of that nature. Okay, so let me know if this helped out. If it did, wonderful, wonderful. I'll probably be implementing this type of reading a little bit more often. But for the time being, this is the karmic contract reading, okay? I wish you guys all the very best. Have a great one. Bye-bye.